What's going on, Grizz Nation? I'm Kelcey. This is Meghan Triplett. We are reliving our favorite moments from this season. So sad it's done, but the fun thing is we get to relive them now. So let's talk about the games/moments that first come to mind when you're going to look back at the 2021 season.
There's so many. But the one that I think about that happened just so recently right here at FedEx Forum was that play-in game against the Spurs. Do you remember that moment?
Remind me.
Okay, so look, it's been a tough year. It was the first game where we had a couple more thousand of fans packed into FedEx Forum safely and social distance, and we had whooped that trick. Al Capone was here. It was electric. I forgot what the FedEx Forum could sound like, and even without a packed out house, you couldn't hear anything. And we got a big victory against the San Antonio Spurs, and we don't like the San Antonio Spurs. That was beautiful.
All right, I'm gonna piggyback right off of you. The next play-in game. Let me set the tone, okay? Let me set the scene for you. It's win or go home. You lose, you're out. It is, let's see, back and forth the entire game, okay? So Draymond Green, in regulation, I will say, misses this like wide open layup. It was wild, whatever. So now we're going into overtime as if the stakes weren't already high enough. And then, we go up a few points. Desmond Bane with 1.2 seconds left to go, puts the exclamation mark on, slams it home. The Grizzlies end up winning 117-112 to move on to the playoffs for the first time in 4 years. And I think not only will you and I remember that, Meghan, because playoffs, but the guys are never going to forget that moment.
Yes, I think the post game, it was so emotional. People were so excited. People were hyped. The guys like, I love you. You love me. I love you. We're going to the playoffs. Let's go to Utah.
Yeah,
Let's
exactly.
do that. All right, the next game that I want to talk about is, when you think about the Memphis Grizzlies, three-point shooting sometimes doesn't come to mind. We hit a franchise record, 23 threes. Kyle Anderson went off. Dylan Brooks had a few. Grayson Allen. I was so excited about this. Oh my gosh, we were just draining them from beyond the arc. Anywhere we hit 23 threes in a night. You don't see that very often, and it was so special to see.
Okay, the three-pointers, that just got me thinking.
Okay.
A one three-pointer that comes to mind when I think of oh my God, this season was the buzzer beater three-pointer in game 1 against the Jazz by Desmond Bane. So it put the Grizzlies up by 9, but it wasn't necessarily the three-pointer that got us hyped. It was the celebration. It was the little swagger staring down Niang after that I'm always going to remember. That picture that the photographer got of that stare down, amazing.
Back up. I love a good stare down. When you get a stare down, it's one of those things of I ain't gotta say much, but you just know. You just know. So look, I'm gonna give a stare down right now at this camera. Since we're talking about threes, what do the Grizzlies what are they known for?
Tell me.
Points
in the
paint. In that little colored area, we do, oh my gosh, it's so amazing. We already have Jonas Valanciunas. Do you remember this night? We had a franchise record against the Timberwolves back in January, 80 points in the paint.
That's wild.
It was I didn't even know we could get that high. I didn't know that was even possible, but that is our area. We love to be there, and the Grizzlies showed out.
All right. This was actually a point in the paint. You're just leading me right into what I want to talk about. All right. John Morant, the Grizzlies.
You said John Morant, that's all I know.
John Morant, okay, we're done. John Morant against the Heat. I'm gonna set the tone for you again. I'm gonna set the scene. Everyone close your eyes, you don't have to look at us anymore. Okay, no timeouts left. It's a tie game. There's less than 9 seconds on the clock.
I know this game now, okay?
All right, John Morant gets the ball with 94 feet from the basket, the furthest you could possibly be. He crosses half court with 4 seconds to go, takes 2 dribbles right past Jimmy Butler, scoops it up once again off the glass. That one goes in, and again, it's the celebration that got me on this one, Meghan. He walks back to the bench with 1 second left on the clock. They're up by 2, puts that phone to his ear and goes, if you need a bucket, call 12.
Call me, beat me if you want to reach me. What am I doing? I have no idea. But that was coast to coast. I remember that game winner. You love to see it. And here we have reliving all of our favorite moments. There's so many to choose from, but we hope you've enjoyed this season.